Alright, hey there Veve and Ecomi community. It is OhmDawg coming at you with another price action update, and today we've got some price action to get into, and as well, it is drop day as it is October the 10th, 2021. So Miles Morales dropping in I don't know how many hours. I can't think. But with that being said, let's throw up the disclaimer and jump into the video. This is not financial advice. This video is for educational purposes only. Trading with money involves risk. I'm not responsible for any decisions you make based off this information. Alright, so I'm excited to be here back in the price action sector of Veve, I guess, or the OMI part of Veve. So let's take a look at what is happening today. Don't mind this. This was something I pulled up yesterday. Let's go ahead and take a look at price action from last time we visited this video, which was relatively this whole area right here when we were trading up and into price. And through yesterday, I think I actually screenshotted this as well last night during the Veve price action update. This is kind of what I was expecting as this price was printing out right here. Let's see if I can expand this. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm already on it. Oops. The screen switched. But yeah, I was expecting price to start attacking these price targets yesterday during the price action video for Veve, for the Veve marketplace. And I had this area marked off specifically because of price action inside of these candles. I was relatively looking for a 50% fill of this in order to confirm this break of structure, and we actually we exceeded that. Obviously what really ended up happening, price gunned for these highs right here, and based off how it looks right now, this does look to be not really snagging, and it did trade above and took anybody's orders right here that had their risk set above these highs. But so it did technically get swiped, but you could also consider this a relatively equal high as well, or future liquidity, obviously. But future liquidity, and I don't think I've really gone into depth too much of what that is, but real quick, it's essentially just money, pools of money that the market makers leave behind for later, and that's how they make their money. That's where they enter their positions at, is in these areas. So that's obviously part of my trading strategy, I would say. But in terms of OMI, that's part of my investing strategy, because one thing I am doing here is I'm doing my best to be more of an investor rather than just a holder. I see a difference between those two. A holder, I think, is just kind of cumulatively buying as we go, and as an investor, I'm sure other people could categorize themselves as this as well. But as an investor, I'm taking calculated risks in some cases, or I'm looking to build my position higher with maybe not substantially a lot of money. So what I guess what I am doing here, and doing my best to deliver to everybody else, is kind of, this is how I view the markets. This is relatively my trading strategy, almost in an essence. This is honestly really how I present everything to everybody, is almost just a scratch on the surface of everything, and how price actually comes into play in terms of my trading strategy. Because obviously you don't see, I don't have any indicators. I do like to use volume sometimes when we're trading in the cryptocurrency markets, so we can visually see what is being traded at the moment. Plus we have our order books and everything. But yeah, so I do categorize myself as an investor. I'm looking to build my position. I'm looking to, I'm calculating my positions as well. So I'm not just randomly buying and That's at least how I look at it. And as well with Veve as well, I think I'm in the more investor sector of the Veve app as well, just based off of the fact that, I'm not really doing too much flipping on there. I probably should, to be honest. I probably should be taking advantage of the opportunities while I have it. So I've been thinking about, doing like a kind of like a flip account sort of challenge. If y'all would like to see that, drop a like on this video, drop a comment, and we will get a challenge series going. We can all start with 150 gems or 200 gems or something, and we will do our best to flip those up based on deals that we see within the Veve marketplace. So alright, so back into price action. As we have seen right here, currently with price, on the lower time frames, obviously this is what I'm kind of seeing. I'm seeing, what I was seeing last night was if this was a lower time frame shift in momentum down on like the 15 minute, 30 minute time frame, if this was to be a shift in momentum, it'd start to break down. We did get a close maybe a tad below this wick right here, not strong. I think it did close below on the 4 hour. Yeah, it did. No, it didn't. It actually gave us a bullish candle. Where did I see? I think it was the daily, which is another thing that we need to pay attention to, is that daily candle with the wick that attacked the high right here, did close relatively bearish, but not below this low right here. This bullish candle's open, so that is something to keep in mind. Let's check volume as well, see what's being traded at the moment in these areas. It's relatively 252 million OMI, so about 500 million OMI cumulatively just right here. Let's go back to the 1 hour. So basically, like I was saying, looking for shift in momentums, shifts in momentum. This could have potentially been a shift in momentum on the lower time frame. This kind of, in a way, proved that how price came back and traded into this, it traded up and out of it, but relatively quickly back into it and out of it. So kind of one of those scenarios when I talk about price trading up into an area, through it, or up in and out. So as of now, we did break even lower structure, which on a higher time frame is definitely bearish to me. So I could very well see a retracement back up to maybe like this area. Let's keep an eye on this for the next, I guess, maybe 12 hours. Let's keep an eye on this area. What area is this? I want to see if price currently from here starts trading up and into it, obviously, and are we going to bust through this area and start trading back up to these highs, or are we going to get a reaction out of it? So that is relatively what I'm looking for right now, as we did have this strong sell-off right here. Well, not really too strong, depending on not too strong depending, or considering how much or how cheap these prices are technically, and looking in the future, if we could see that, right? But so yeah, we do have some solid closure below this low right here, but indefinitely on the like the 4 hour and daily, I would really like to see price close below this low to really confirm any bears in the market. Otherwise, this could really just be a not a deep retracement, but in terms of this price action, just a deep retracement to then go higher. So that's currently what I'm seeing, everybody. This key area over here that we did have marked up on the higher time frames did, as far as we know, this is pretty heavy price action on a 4 hour chart. So it did play out. This is bearish price action, but then again, this is bullish price action. So I mean, are we getting really a deep retracement on the higher time frames here, or are we going to see price just start to trade up, find its buy orders below and its pool of money to trade into in order for bigger money to reposition themselves? Or are they really going to take this really low like we think so, to our even, we go back to the daily, to even one of our first Fibonacci I do have the fibs up right now just because I'm curious, but could we even see a retracement to a fib level? Back to this price action down here. Down to this price action. This is what on the higher time frames is really catching my eye currently. This and this right here. So if we do happen to get a really deep retracement on the higher time frames, we definitely could see price play into these areas, and then obviously from there we'd want to see how price reacts. Is it going to react into it and out, or will it trade lower down into here, where we could then really see the in and out reaction. But as of now, just keep an eye on this and make sure we, in terms of the bearish scenario, make sure we are not making any impulsive moves or anything. Let's just sit on our hands and wait for the confirmation of any type of bears right here. If not, then we are obviously going to see this start trading above, which is good for everybody. So that's all I have for everybody today. This is OhmDawg coming at you with another price action update, and I appreciate you all stopping by. Make sure you drop a like on the video, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.